Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy poop. Is this even working? Hopefully. Holy. Good morning. Give me 1 second and we'll get into the self update. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay, thank god you answered that because I do not have streamer mode on. Greenhouse is out. I'm live. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. What the hell? Oh my god. Hi.
Okay, wait, I don't have the patch notes open on my fucking where is this? I'll pin it too. There we
Good morning,
go.
everybody. Guys,
Oh
I
my
moved
God.
into a new apartment.
Fucking, I need to lower you, bro. You yelled straight into your mic. Alright.
Sorry.
Okay, what in the hell are we doing? Where are these patch notes at? Let's see. Greenhouse, revamped tools, new chip system, new crops, and new visitor. Added 40 new visitors? What the hell?
What the heck?
Crop milestone nerfs. Okay, so they did. Yeah, they nerfed everything by like 70%.
70.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, I've been waiting for that, man.
Do I just go into the hub and we'll start, I think? Hopefully. Oh dear god. Oh dear god.
Is it bad?
Oh, I can't play. Oh, I'm in the void. Oh, I'm in the void.
Well, I'll be right back.
Alright. What in the fuck, bro? I want to play the update. I think I just need to talk to Centauri. Actually, do I need to talk? Wait, actually, I think if I'm not wrong, I go to the. I can't go to the garden. I can't go to the garden on the garden update. Are we fucking joking? Okay, well then. Okay, let me clear out my inventory. Might as well for now. I'm like really shocked they're putting this out during ours election. I cannot lie. Okay. What the hell? Wait, what is it? Oh, okay, so the hoes are just weird now. Yeah, hoes are now a leveling system. Hoes are now a leveling system. Granted, okay, I want to go to the garden, man. This is public. This is on the public alpha server. There's already 300 out of 150 people online, so I can't even talk to Centauri. Okay, this is just a shit show. Okay, can I open this? Nope, this is the toy box. Oh, that sucks, Aurelius. I mean, shit. If you can get the video out, that's good. I do want to see what that happened on Alpha, so. Okay, so this is the water system, the hydro can. Greenhouse clock, I think this is just an alpha item. I don't know what else we need. There's all the chips here. So I guess I'll just buy all these. Yeah, the crop shot chip, 3 farming fortune per ship level. Evergreen chip, gain 2% more base crops whenever harvesting in the greenhouse per chip level. Okay, let me buy 20 of these.
Oh my god, Candypat's in my lobby. Oh my god.
Oh my god, get out of my lobby. Hyper chip shard, temporary farming fortune buffs are 3% stronger. So I guess you just all like multiply by 10, so this would be 30% stronger. Grants 15% more farming tool experience. Okay. Overcharge drive grant 50 crop fortune for active crop during farming contests. Okay, that's like the best, but I guess that's just extra buffs. Decrease the time for visitors as they appear by harvesting crops. Okay. So it's not like any new changes, they're just like changing old garden stuff.
Yeah, and you can't get to the garden.
Yeah, you can't go to the garden. Increases the chance to find rare items when breaking crops. So I guess just like fermentos and stuff. Grants 1%, grants 10 farming fortune per chip level, or 10 times. Yeah, you get the point. Analyzing a mutation in the crop analyzer gives 1% more copper. Okay, we're gonna have to find out what the fuck that is. And then grants 3 pest chance per chip level. Okay.
I'm on BRB again.
And then, so I think this is like the higher version of Fermento, the Healanthus. God, why is this name so hard to say? I think this is the upgrade to Fermento, if I'm not wrong. Let me buy a bunch of these. Then right click, condensed, whatever the hell. And then if I right click this and it doesn't place on the ground yet. Ooh, this is sick as hell, bro. What the hell? That's actually such a cool armor set. Okay, no, the rest of the armor set might look suck, but the helmet looks cool as hell. That's nice. Okay, okay. Keep talking. Keep talking, Centauri. How can I talk to Centauri 3 times before it opens the menu? Genuinely impressive. Okay, yeah, so there's new collections if I go into Farming Collection. Moonflower Collection, Wild Rose Collection, and Sunflower Collection. I guess I could go ahead. I'll look at them in just a second, but I'll go ahead and unlock all of them. Where are you? Lock all collections. Bang. What else do we got? So yeah, Prickly Kiss, it just gives, it's the same Carolyn stuff. Gives 12 Wild Rose Fortune. Bachelor Rose can be given to any eligible NPC on a public island to invite them to your garden. That's good. It forces NPCs. I don't know how useful this is going to be, and I don't know how you get it yet, so that might be either really good or like overly expensive. There's 2 new reforges for armor and equipment, both giving farming fortune. Upgrades to both the day and night crystal, both the sunshine and moonlight crystal. Sunflower head spreads happiness to someone 1 sparkle at a time, 10 farming fortune. That's useless. Sunflower oil grants 20,000 fuel for a 20,000 fuel, whatever. Sundial gives this to Sam to permanently unlock plot speed setting in your garden. Okay, that's good. Thorny vines can be placed in a flower minion to exclusively produce wild rose. So okay, there's no wild rose minion. That's interesting. Plot eraser. Right click on a plot to instantly clean it. That's really good. Okay. This better be cheap, because otherwise, like, people are getting this early on. New accessories? Yeah, it's just I think these are the only 2 new ones. These are just upgrades to the day and night crystal. And then I would imagine you could upgrade the Fermento talisman with this. Let me check. I actually have no idea. Oh, dear God. Yeah, you can. So you could upgrade the Fermento relic with the Helianthus relic. Okay, wait. Can I go to my garden yet? No. Fuck, dude. God damn it. Is this on 1.21? No. I think this is still like a 1.8 viable update. Okay, so yeah, we can't go to the garden. So I guess the crop milestones are shown. Here, I'll go ahead and look at this now. Where is it? Where does display capture? Bang. Okay. So the TLDR of this, we got Greenhouse. Greenhouse is unlocked at Garden level 7 and can be accessed after completing the Carpenter's Offer, as he appears as a visitor. A short quest that you should be able to place a greenhouse. After further introduction of the basic greenhouse, you are able to view additional information. To unlock and analyze mutations, you have to complete Bet's questline first, which has a new part added. Okay, okay. I wonder if you have to get Beth again, because that would be super fucking annoying. send a link. The link is pinned for the patch notes if you want to look at them yourself. But revamped farming tools. Most of the farming tools have been revamped. They have been standardized in terms of how much fortune and upgrades they give. Also, we added a new leveling system that improves the farming tools. Using the tools will now drop Sow Dust, which is used to upgrade ships. All these should be retroactive. Your tools should automatically be converted into a new version with appropriate levels depending on your counters and cultivating levels. Sow Dust will also be given back based on your previous crop milestones at a 50% rate. That is really good. New dragon pet? What? What are we talking about? New dragon pet. New chip system. Jeff is a new NPC on the garden that will introduce you to the farming tools and chips. Chips can be unlocked from many different sources in the game and can be upgraded with the Sow Dust. You could further upgrade the chips by consuming duplicates and increasing their rarity, therefore maxing their level. Okay. That's what we saw earlier. New crops. We've added 3 new crops: sunflower, moonflower, and wild rose. Each have their respective collections, farming tools, crop upgrades. You will first unlock them by spreading them in your greenhouse and then farm them like any other crop. Okay. Visitors, we've added 40 new visitors. Among them is a shady businessman that'll sell you a special dragon pet. What? What? What drag? Like, why are they adding in some type of dragon pet for every single skill? The golden dragon pet, Jade dragon pet, and now this special dragon pet. Okay. I guess we can't even see it for now. It's not in Centauri. We also added mayors, which will visit you when they're elected and provide you with a unique accessory. Which will only so each one will give us a unique accessory, or do we have to talk to all of them? No way, each single mayor gives their own accessory. I just sold my fucking farming equipment. That's funny. Crop and visitor milestones. As promised, we've adjusted milestones for every crop and visitor. So everything's reduced by 68%. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. Holy shit. To account for the previous crop milestones, we also wanted to adjust visitor milestones. They still cap out at 10k though. Oh wait, no. They cap out at 2.5k. Wait, never mind. Okay, so the right is the old, left side is new. They cap at 2,500. That is so little. Wow. Okay. And that's all the patch notes we have. If you guys want to keep looking at them, they will be pinned, but you go back into the game. So wait, let's go ahead. What did they do to farming tools then? So they got rid of the counters immediately, kind of. They have levels now. I guess all my tools are max level. That's fun. Besides this cactus knife, upgrade required. Overclock required. Can you see if Lotus equipment got reduced? Where's my Lotus equipment? No, Lotus equipment is the exact same. Nothing really changed. Yeah, overclock required. Is this an item I could get in Centauri? No, it's not an item I could get in Centauri. Is this? Yeah, this is on alpha. This is on alpha, not the main server. Can we go to the garden? No. Okay, I wanted to check. Can we go over to the Beth area? Are we able to do anything there? Check dragon pet. We cannot. There's no way to check the dragon pet right now. It's not in Centauri, and you have to get it from a specific was it visitor, as a businessman who gave it, and we cannot see that on the garden is just fully closed on the alpha server. We go down here. Okay, that's not meant. Okay, no, we're out down here. Anything new though? No NPCs. We have to wait for Beth. But the garden's closed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is the update looking good? We can't tell. We can't tell. Okay, I might as well we could check this now. Okay, so oh wait, what the hell? Slayer? 5 new pests? Dragonfly, Firefly, Praying Mantis, Zombuddy, and Time Stalk Clone. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, that must be it. They're like 15 levels per. So what else? We are missing... Okay, so 30 from Jacob's contest, but that's just the new medals, I imagine. Then we're missing museum items. We're missing a what minion? Sunflower minion. Okay. Invest in sunflowers. Invest in sunflowers. I guess we could look at museum in a second. Okay, so what is all this? There's 1100 XP in farming. Okay. Let me open the menu, please. So, Sawdust, gain 1 XP per million Sawdust until 250 million. You get 400 XP just from farming chips alone. So I guess the more you consume is the higher legend or higher rarity gets to, up to legendary. Is there anywhere you could see the dragon? Like, can I do recipe dragon? Is that like, how are people finding out about this dragon pet? Or do you not? Or is that guy lying? Yeah, this is still on alpha. This came out literally right as I started going live. Discord, is it? You gotta see. Rose Dragon. What the hell? Okay, here, let me copy this into a notepad so I'm not fucking leaking anything. Okay, that's not gonna work either. give me 1 second, I'll show you the perks. How did this get leaked immediately? What the hell? 1 second, 1 second. Good morning. It was in cow shit, I don't know. Listen, if it's in... I believe it. I can't imagine somebody faked this within 30 seconds of it coming out, right? Okay. Rose Dragon. Farming Fortune up to 160 and Intelligence up to 150. For every digit in your lowest farming collection, you gain up to 3 Farming Fortune. Only the 10 crop... Wait. For every digit in your lowest farming collection, you gain 3 farm... That... Wow. So I guess you just get up to 27 Farming Fortune. Okay. Fruitful Fortune. Item abilities such as Roll Them have up to a 5% higher chance to proc. Majestic Brotherhood gives 20 farming wisdom if you also have the Golden Dragon pet in your pet list. What, like, why? What's it with their dragon obsession? What is it? Okay, whatever. Dragon's Bounty buffs all farming tool reforges by 2x. And then the level 200 perk, when breaking crops, it is a 100% chance that your lowest farming collection, which is currently your lowest collection, will drop. So it's that cannot be activated through fortune too, right? No way. Because that would be insane. So I imagine it would just work as the same as like the mushroom cow pet, where if you break a crop, it just gives you, if your lowest crop is a sugarcane, it'll give you 1 sugarcane. Will I lose the upgrade on my skin if I upgrade to the new helmet? I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah. Here's the perks if you want to look at them. Pause them any second longer. These aren't like the world's craziest perks, but this will definitely be the best in slot farming pet, I would think. It has to be, yeah. No, it definitely outclasses Mushroom Cow. Because then the Mushroom Cow also becomes useless in the sense that this perk will probably just overtake that. You lose dies on the armor set. That has to be like an alpha thing. What is the new armor? Here, I'll swap back over to actual gameplay. I guess if I still can't warp garden, yeah, let's go craft the new armor then. Oh, we didn't look at collections too. We didn't look at collections. Jesus Christ, stop lagging. Okay, Moonflower collection. Enchanted Moonflower, Night Switch. Can be put into a Sunflower minion to only produce Moonflowers. Yeah, there's no Moonflower minion. There's a Sunflower minion, but no Moonflower minion, I guess. Furthermore, we have a Crow Pet. What the fuck? Crow Pet, Combat Pet, gives intelligence and gives ability wisdom. Quick Hands lowers the cooldown of your abilities by 3%. What the fuck? Why is this in a farming update? What the fuck? Wait, okay, okay. I want to keep looking at collections. I'll craft this and upgrade it in a second. Compacted Moonflower, whatever. Skyblock XP, Moonstone, which just gives farming wisdom on equipment. Crop Fever. When breaking crops, there is a 0.001% chance to trigger Crop Fever. During Crop Fever, you'll roll additional crops for 60 seconds, with a 15% additional chance of rare drops and 100 farming fortune. That's really rare to proc. That is absurdly rare to proc, but I mean, just what, 100 fortune and more fermento, and I guess it is the only farming or ultimate farming fortune thing or ultimate farming tool enchant. What's the recipe for this? Okay, that's not gonna be bad. I don't think moonflowers are like rare or anything. And then the moonlight crystal is just the upgrade of the night crystal. Okay. Sunflower collection, enchanted sunflower, sunflower head, this is like useless, and then the sunflower minion. Listen, invest into sunflowers. They'll probably be really easy when the greenhouse actually comes out, but invest in sunflowers. The day switch can be put into a sunflower minion to only produce sunflowers. Let's see. Sunflower oil is the oil, or 20,000 fuel. That's really cheap. I think this will outclass like oil barrels and stuff because of how cheap it is. I'll look in a second, Mash. Sunstone gives farming wisdom for armor sets. Sundial is a gift that you give to Sam to unlock plot speeds in your garden. Which I think this would just outclass Rancher Boots. Which just means like Rancher Boots are fully useless. You could put this on your garden and any plot you go into, you could set the speed. So that's really good. And then the upgrade to the Day Crystal. Okay. Moving on, we have Wild Rose. Thorny Vines can be placed into a flower minion to make wild roses. Plot Eraser. Okay, this is really cheap. 32 wild roses for the plot eraser. That's nothing. And this, if you didn't see before, it just instantly cleans a plot by right-clicking on a plot.
Yeah, I don't.
Rosewater Flask. Consume to grow crops within the greenhouse by several growth stages. Keep this item in your inventory to increase the bonus by 6 stages, which at that point the item will evolve. So it's just another 300-hour item. But we don't know what this means yet. Up to 6 growth stages. No idea what that means. Bachelor Rose, okay, so this is what we were looking at earlier, can be gifted to any eligible NPC on a public island to invite them to your garden. I don't think this will be too expensive, probably like 1,000,000 coins per, which kind of makes it useless unless you're going for like a unique visitor. Oh wow, let's have the server lag. And then the Prickly Kiss, which is just a Carolyn item. Okay, let's quickly see. Mash wanted to see, do these give foraging XP? Yeah, they are. Wait, what? No, they still get foraging XP, Mash. There's gotta be new shards. Let's see. That's hunting box. Let's see. No, whoa, there's one new shard. Nope, that's a chameleon. No new shards. That's actually shocking. This better come out soon. I mean, we can't. They're not allowing us to test the update right now. Yeah. Also, I'm not sure why they really just made it one minion. The Wild Rose doesn't have a minion. It just piggybacks off of the Flower minion. The Moonflower minion piggybacks off of the Sunflower minion, and then the Sunflower minion is just a Sunflower minion. My friend said that the pet was bad, the crow pet. Let's craft the crow pet. What do we need? A super enchanted egg. I have no super enchanted eggs. That's great. And then moonflowers. Get from sec egg 100. This is, yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get the pet to level 100, but at least we'll be able to see the legendary one, so. Now I need moonflowers. Where are they? Surely I could get them from here, right? Yeah. Okay, so I probably need a bunch of you and then a bunch of you. Kind of weird though. Are the new minions going to give farming XP or foraging XP? Probably foraging, but like I don't think it'll give any. Okay, so we have the common crow pet. We just go ahead and buy a bunch of bouquets. Come on. Get out of my inventory for just a second. There we go. There's nothing new in the bit shop. I know somebody was asking. There's nothing new that I see immediately. No, everything seems the same. Craft the crow pet. That is what we're doing. No one really cares about the upgrades. Just more moonflowers. Whatever. Still the same thing. That increased by like barely any. Currently, are there any new armor sets? There's one new upgrade to the Fermento armor set. We could craft that right after we look at the growth pet, but I would imagine it's something like crazy. Oh, and the server is dead. That's cool. Please give me my pet. Please? Please? No? There we go. Oh, don't put you in my menu. God damn it. Farming is going to be a good money-making method now? Who knows? This update's been out for 26 minutes. We got a lot to learn. Okay, so the next perk. After casting an ability, increase your defense by 5 for 20 seconds. That's just like, what, 500 defense if you're using the pet and spamming abilities? I mean, that's like... That's not like a great perk, necessarily. And then, epic, same thing. Basically refrigerate? Yeah, pretty much refrigerate, just on a pet. But I don't know how useful this pet's gonna be, though. And then, let's see. Grow pet at max rarity. Have it? Greenhouse on the alpha server, it is. Insightful. Gives a 3% chance to not consume mana when using an ability. And none of the base stats increased. Okay, so this perk's... That's like... This cannot be useful. I mean, it's like a very easy pet to obtain, because it's literally just moonflowers, but like, isn't this worse than a sheep pet? What is a sheep pet? It's the same ability damage. Okay, let's take these out to compare. It's the same ability damage, it's worse intel. Okay, okay. Sorry, I'm like doing different things at all the same time. I'm gonna go level this up quickly. I'm gonna go level this up. It's good for early game? Yeah, I think that's what I'm getting at here. It's not like a crazy thing for like, where the hell is the upgrade? There we go. God, I love crafting. I love crafting. Why can't we get a level 100 pet button on alpha? Can we get an answer to that, admins? Anyone? Just a little update, we're stalling because you could still not warp to the garden. Lowering the ability cooldown is super sick. Maybe, but like I don't see where that fully comes to play at all. Quite, I don't know. Maybe I'm shit talking that perk too much. Okay, here's pet candy, and then take out you. Me my pet, and then dang. Okay, so level 93. What do you have? Okay, so it would be lowers your cooldown by abilities for 15%. Then, after casting an ability, increase your defense by 20 for 20 seconds, capped at 500 defense. Gives a 15% chance not to consume mana when using an ability. Will that lower dungeon class abilities? Probably. I imagine it's like piggybacking off of the mage perk. That's what I would imagine. With Midas Staff, it might be cool. Maybe. I mean, because it's like, I don't know. Just like, where's Sheep Pet? Let's take these out to compare. So this reduces your mana abilities by 20%. which outclasses the third ability on this one. So that just goes hand in hand. Gives a 10% shield for not taking damage for 10 seconds. So it's like, this is like a rip-off sheep pet. All this does different than the sheep pet is it's worse for damage, and it just makes your cooldown on abilities less. And it's like, I don't get this pet at all. Yeah, the sheep pet is better for mana.
I can't buy them.
How is it worse? Yeah, I mean, it's just free pet score. Like, it's not like... I don't see the first ability. The first ability is the only ability that really has a use, and I don't see where it's fully useful. You have a textbook on your sheep? Okay, that's true, so this gives 50 more intelligence. That is true. Okay, so it's like a... I don't know, man. This is... Oh, wait, I didn't even fully max out the pet. Okay, can I craft the textbook? Recipe text. Oh my god, god damn it. Oh my god. Let me get on the... I just want to get out of here. Put me on the goddamn... Yeah, okay, we could imagine what it looks like. So this would be 300 intel compared to 200 intel, and then the same ability damage. So it is better than the sheep pet. If mana's not an issue. Not even. I don't know. It's like there's so many similar perks to this as the sheep pet. Does it work for a mining ability? That's a good question. That's a really good question. If I right click no, it does not work on a mining ability. That's good. I would really hope it didn't work on a mining ability. Okay. Let's go ahead and craft the new armor set then. Put all this aside. All the chips. This is useless. Test out Midas Staff. I don't think it's like... Isn't Midas Staff a 2-second cooldown? What is a Midas Staff cooldown? Oh, 1 second? I feel like I'm not going to notice a difference with this. Here, this is it with it. Okay. Then without it. Okay, it's noticeable. It's noticeable, but... Oh, can we put this aside? Does anyone really use a Midas Staff anymore? Am I out of date? Do I not realize that people still use this weapon? Ink Wand? No, okay, no one uses the Ink Wand. Is Crow the only new pet? There is a Rose Dragon pet that, here, I'll go ahead, since there is new people here. Display capture. These are all the perks of the Rose Dragon pet. Pretty much, to put it shortly, it is the best farming pet out of every single one, specifically for fortune. So it gives 160 fortune, gives another 27 fortune, is what this pretty much entails to. Makes the roll-em perk on like pumpkin dice your 5% higher chance. It gives up to 20 farming wisdom if you have a golden dragon pet. Buffs all farming tool reforges by 2x. And then when breaking a crop, there's a 100% chance that your lowest farming collection will give a drop. So it's pretty much like the mushroom cow pet, where every single crop you break gives you a mushroom. This will just do it for like sugarcane, if that's your lowest, is all that's saying. That is the perk of that. So elephant's just terrible. Elephant is still the cheapest, I think, if we want to look at it that way. What is this, bro? Is this a sunflower helmet? Smile. Arnie 501 smiled at you, and you have smiled back. Why do I hurt? Why is he hurting? Why does it cost 30? Why does it cost 40% HP to spread someone happiness? Like, what? Have you gotten the new dragon pet? The new dragon pet, you get it from a visitor. You get it from a quote-unquote, as what it was saying, a businessman visitor. But we cannot go to the... Oh! Garden? Warping. Back-end error. That's cool. Spaceman V2? Probably. I can't imagine it's going to be... It's definitely not going to be common. It's not going to be common. Send me to my garden. Yes! Finally, we can look at the update. Only took half an hour. God bless. Armor pat? Okay. I forgot about the armor. I could look at it quickly. I won't. I'll show the armor. There's no reason for me to craft it immediately. We need to do other stuff. Compared to Fermento, it gives 40 farming fortune extra per piece. That is actually... Oh my god, the server's lagging. Wait, no, it doesn't. It's only the helmet? It goes from 30 farming fortune to 70, but this 35 to 35, 35 to 35, 30 to 70. Why do the helmets and the boots give the most, and then the middle pieces give nothing more? What? They nerfed Fermento? Is that the case? I don't know what it was on the main server. My visitors are full. I won't get the... So I need the Carpenter visitor, but I think I could force that in with Centauri. That is if the server wasn't at negative TPS. Oh, I've never seen this before, where the visitors just disappear, unless that's like how they move now. Okay, Centauri. Boy box. No, you cannot force them here. You said I can't test the update. That's cool. We can look at this NPC though. Jeff. Hey, my name's Jeff. Have you tried picking up a specialized farming tool yet? If no worries, you could unlock them with no requirements, which you can see inside the Sky Shop. So these are just like the basic low-end stuff. Use the flower on the carpenter. That's good comms. This guy's the chip guy, so let's go quickly do that, and then we'll go look at the other stuff. The chips are pretty important. Oh wait, is it on my garden? Carpenter's on my garden. Don't need to do that. Okay. Okay. Rancher boots are now useless? Yeah, that's what I thought, with a sundial. Oh my god, I don't care about your NPC dialogue. Farming. Whatever. Show Jeff a specialized farming tool. Dang. That's... Wait, what? Farming tools? Oh, I guess... Oh, wow, these... Well, so all of the farming tools are now cheap as hell. 250 copper? For any farming tool? Even the new ones? Okay. So they did add 3 new farming tools. Is it actually out? This is on alpha. This is on the alpha server. If you couldn't tell by the insane lag. Oh my god. This guy talks too much, quite frankly. 70% milestone reduction? Yeah, no, that's really insane. That is insane. People better not complain about garden milestones anymore. Genuinely. Genuinely do not want to hear a single peep about garden milestones. How long does it take for alpha to main? It depends on how the update is on alpha. If this is a perfect update and no one really gives any other feedback to it, this could be out next Tuesday. If not, and there's a lot wrong with the alpha server, it might not be out for a while. Show sundial. I'm currently caught up in Jeff's dialogue, so there we go. Okay, so this is the chip menu. So we figured this out. The sawdust is upgraded. Is used to upgrade the chips. What happened here? 256 skyblock levels? Where did I get that from? Hello? Okay, let me use all the chips quickly. Oh, I'm not getting... miscalculated everything by 1. Oh my god. Actually, I didn't miscalculate everything by 1. But... yeah, every single one of the chips again. Wait, so they're farming attributes? No. There's no new attribute shards in this update. This is... I guess you could call this attributes, but it's like... its own system now that you have to upgrade these. So, like, for example, if you aren't here in the beginning, sawdust you get from using a specialized farming tool. If I go ahead and I imagine I could show this off. Give me this wheat hoe here. This is sick, man. So if I farm my wheat, I should go up in sawdust, is my understanding. So I haven't gone up in sawdust at all. Oh, sick, man. Actually, no, that's cool. That's cool. Is Sawdust gain retroactive? Yes. From what we know, it is retroactive. That's what it said. No, that's a cool update. You farm 10 pieces of wheat and you get kicked, apparently. That's, Oh, the mouse shops are now purple. That's cool. Yeah, from the Skyblock XP menu, apparently it looked like you need 250 million. So as you can see, each one of these, you could level them up to 20, and you need... So if you only put one chip in here, it's level 1, but if you put 3 chips in here, you can max it out to level 3, and of course if you put 20, it gets the chip up to legendary and you can max it out. So I guess we could read them all in order, if I max this out. Jesus Christ. So this gives 100 bonus pest chance. Holy shit. This perk gives analyzing a mutation in the crop analyzer gives 40% more copper. Still don't know what that is yet. My god. I can't even upgrade this fast. I guess I'm just gonna upgrade all these. Get this out of the way quickly so we can all look at everything. So the visitor milestones are nerfed by 75%, and then all the crop milestones are nerfed by 68%. How's the alpha? We just got to the garden after 40 minutes, so we have to... It's gonna take a second. Okay, so, the chip... Okay, so back from where we were, an extra 30 farming fortune, grants 50% more farming tool experience, temporary farming fortune buffs are 100% stronger, gain 60% more base crops when harvesting on the greenhouse, grants 140 crop fortune for the active crop contest during a Jacob's contest, grants 100 farming fortune, decreases the time for visitors to appear when harvesting crops by 50%, increases the chance to find rare items when breaking crops by 60%. And all this is 250 million Sawdust. Or Sawdust. I hate that. I hate this name. So to be farming right now, if you don't have a good farming setup, you probably should a little. But you should definitely wait for this update for main farming. Anything new in the pest shop? Let's quickly do this carpenter quest. There's a lot to look at. Okay, we have an... Oh, we got the overclocker. So that's how you get it. You get it from visitors. Permanently increase the maximum level of a farming tool by 1. Can be applied up to 10 times. And then we have the greenhouse blueprint I could give to Sam. I should have looked at that. How do you get sawdust? You get sawdust by farming crops. Place the greenhouse on a plot in the desk. Let's go with you. Convert to greenhouse. Bang! Oh, we have to wait. Is there a farming toolkit? Not that we know of, no. Okay, can I talk to Philip? No? You can't talk to an NPC? Oh. Sam, I don't care. I don't care that you're not calm. I'm the one building this, not you. What does upgrading the level mean? Let me go duplicate a few of these then. We could actually look at that. Yep, let me... Duplicate item. Let's make 10 of these. So... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'll make it 11, so I still have one. So yeah, this is at 40? Yeah, I think it's level 40, and then we could upgrade it. So the upgrading it gives me 4 wheat fortune, and that's it. And does that stay consistent per level? Yeah. So overclocking a tool gives it 40 farming fortune, and I would imagine something when I fully max it out. That's if I could max it out with the server. Oh my god. My 8th one? 9th one? Oh, that was my 9th one, so this is the 10th one. Level 50 max. Still just gives me... So... Oh, what the hell? Your WeHo has dropped you a tool XP capsule. Grant 100k XP to any farming tool. Okay. That's cool, I guess. So 40 farming fortune, and there's a new Peridot slot at the end. So 4 total Peridot slots. That's cool. So let's see. Anything new in here? Same relics, same stuff. Pest Hunter. No, this is all the same stuff. There's actually... Oh, this is cool. In case you didn't want if you didn't want to buy the first set of Pest Hunter equipment, you could always buy the second one. It's always the option. That's cool. Is the upgrade peak? It's definitely. I don't know if it's like the best update so far. We need to look at the greenhouse and see everything, but fuck, man. Fuck. That's the second time. My garden's cursed. Oh, and I'm kicked. Okay, well, the update's not peak anymore. It was for a second. Farming's gonna make bank now? Maybe. I think it's definitely gonna make good money. Um, I mean, no one knows the rates yet, so we can't, like, whether that money is from crops alone or whether that money comes from other stuff, we don't know. Is there a use for compost? We have no idea. Is there a new enchantment? There is a new ultimate enchant. I'm pretty sure there's only one new ultimate enchant. The only ultimate enchant you could put on a farming tool. What is the special dragon? I'll go ahead and show this off while I'm kicked. This right here. We don't have the actual screenshot, but it is the Rose Dragon. Gives 160 farming fortune. Gives this perk is just gives 27 farming fortune. Abilities such as Roll'em has a 5% higher chance to proc. Gives 20 farming wisdom if you have a golden dragon pet in your pet list. Buffs all your farming tool reforges by 2x, and then its level 200 perk is that when you're harvesting any crops, the lowest crop collection that you have will 100% drop every time you farm something. So if you break a piece of sugarcane and your lowest piece of collection is a mushroom, you will get a mushroom. Is how that works 100% of the time. That is the pet. We don't have it in game because it is locked behind a visitor, but it is definitely the best farming pet so far that we know of. There's also a crow pet, which is, I think I've come to the conclusion, is like a barely better sheep pet. So the old farming tools be useless? No. They are upgraded. They're not, like, old farming tools didn't change. They just changed, like, the whole lore, the lore in them. Why do I have Dante Goon on my island? Dante Goon, what do you want, bro? You're giving me a poppy? I have to give you 5 compacted wild roses for a poppy? Ryan. Okay, this is a new one. Okay, you're useless, so I guess I'll accept you. Gerald, you're not new. Forger, and then the carpenter. Did my garden get rolled back? I think my garden got rolled back. Or do I have to repaste it? Because it's no longer here. Okay, God damn it, we're 50% of the way there. God damn it. When is it released? We have no idea. We have no idea. Is this content targeted? This content's targeted for the people who farm. That's all I'm saying. I don't think this is targeted to a specific niche of players other than people who just want to farm. What is the greenhouse? Whatever we're pasting right here. We're trying to look at it, but the server's crashed 2 times so far, so. Is there much to prepare for? As long as you have a general farming setup, I think you're perfectly fine. I wouldn't go ahead and, like, obviously, if you want to go and pre-farm for, like, Sawdust, go ahead, but, like, it's gonna be faster when the update comes out. People who love farming and people who don't farm just to get XP, yeah. I think the XP is very easy to get from this, so it's not gonna be horrible. My worries that macros are gonna go crazy. I think the whole purpose of the greenhouse is this is a fully, like, AFK thing. That it's not oh, you could macro the greenhouse. I think it's something that you're forced to wait 6 hours for something to happen, and then you come back and do whatever. Is the crop milestone nerf retroactive? Yes. Like, it just, I have every single crop milestone that I already farmed, it just got changed. This is a cool build. Kinda claustrophobic to get inside of here, but this is the plot we got working with. Real question is how much Skyblock XP is in this update? Like 15 levels? Like the farming alone, over here, this is, I already unlocked a lot, but I think this had like 10 missing full levels. Greenhouse upgrades, DNA milestones. I wonder if this is obtainable now. I have no idea. What is the new max milestones you can see in the forum post that we have pinned? This is almost done. What does Jacob sell now? That's it. Let's see. What does he sell now? Oh wait, Anita. Yeah, just doesn't sell the stuff. So okay, Anita does sell 2 chips though. 2 chips, 1 for 1 gold medal, 1 for 2 gold medals, and then nothing else. Or nothing new. Not nothing else. Talk to Sam at the greenhouse. Where's Sam? Hello, Sam. Should we buy flower minions? I don't think you need flower minions, no. If I'm not wrong, the sunflower minion is... You don't need a... Yeah, you need a normal hoe. Because I think the only purpose for a flower minion is this wilted rose thing. Can be put into a flower minion and only makes wild roses, but I don't think this is like needed. Okay, wait. Plant a carrot. Bang. Nice, but crops will need water to grow. I already got a watering can somewhere. Right? Okay, let me get the best one. Dang, watered. Oh, you're not watered yet. Dang. What is it, Instagram? Okay, this is going fast, but this might just be part of the NPC dialogue. Dang. How much did that give me? I have no idea. No idea how many carrots they gave me. Gave me 1 carrot, maybe. No way you gave me 1 carrot for harvesting that. Now that you are familiar with the basics, let's move on to the more advanced techniques. Planted crops in the greenhouse apply buffs and debuffs to nearby crops. Take these 2 seeds and plant them right next to each other in the greenhouse. Okay. Bang. And water. Oh, what? Okay, what the hell did I get? Nice now that both plants are growing, take this plant diagnostic tool to learn how crops are affected by each other. It's also great for knowing when a crop will finish growing or how much water it needs. Bang. Next stage, 1 hour and 10 minutes. Ooh. There's 8 stages. What the fuck? This plant takes 10 hours to grow for a single wheat crop. Harvest boost. Increase yield by 20%. Has boost. Okay. Then status growing. This takes 10 hours to grow? Great job. Now I think you're ready to learn about mutations. Sometimes when you grow certain crops next to each other, a mutation will eventually sprout nearby. This doesn't always need to be on dirt. There's a lot of mutations that exist, and they are quite interesting to discover. However, I only really know how to spread one of them. From what I remember, all you need to do is surround an empty piece of farmland with 4 wheat crops in a plus shape. Okay. Let me get rid of you then, and then bang, 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 bang. Then water. That's not water. I'm out of water already. Hello? What the hell? Hello? Here. Am I stupid or am I stupid? Is this not 4 wheat things in a plus shape? Okay, can I right click? Oh! Oh shit. Oh shit. Bang. I can't harvest you! Let me harvest you! What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Let me harvest my mutation! What? Okay, let me reload my garden, I guess. Takes time to win? It's grown in! It's grown in! That's what... Unless that's not fully grown. Can I harvest my crop yet? No. Is it not fully grown? Am I stupid? No, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Otherwise, no, this is not my fault. Diagnose it. Fully grown. Harvestable. Fully grown and harvestable, by the way. Are we fully grown and harvestable, by the way? Yeah, this is a WeHo. It harvests the wheat around it. What is that, dead plant? Once a full life, now a remainder of your terrible gardening skills. Thanks, man. 500 coins. Block above it? I don't think I place blocks above it. What am I spread a mutation. Okay, like, fuck you. Different sack seed 4. Are we kidding? How do I take out an endermite pet? Possible. Wait. Okay. Am I just... No, okay. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, so now the... Okay. Water them too. Oh, so now I can harvest it. Okay, so what did I do wrong? Oh, now... What the fuck? Now I can harvest it. Okay. My bad. My bad. I must have did something wrong the first time. Talk to the carpenter. Looks like you'd use some help in the greenhouse. Don't worry, I have you covered. Talk to me anytime. Inside the greenhouse, every crop has a unique effect that needs to be adjacent. A crop can have multiple different effects. Unique bonus. Each unique non-mutated crop currently growing in the greenhouse grants 5 growth speed and 3 yield. Okay. Mutations have a chance to spread from growing from other crops nearby into nearby plots within the greenhouse. Each mutation now requires a specific combination of crops to spread. Okay. And this is my thing. Can I click on this? Okay. How am I supposed to figure these out? Hello? What? Do I have to, no, do we have to figure these out as a community? Talk to me anytime to see your green. Yeah, I would love to, but what? What the? What? What? I have to figure these out on my own? Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I don't get paid enough for that. I don't get paid enough. Okay. Oh, I get another greenhouse blueprint. That's cool. What's on this thing? I guess that kind of looks similar, right? Just mix random ones. I don't know if that's gonna be the key to it. I don't. This is a cool update. I think it's like a cool update for like 30 seconds until you figure all this stuff out. Plant every crop in a plush shape just to see. Carrot. Bang, 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 bang. And water. Expect a new crop. I didn't plant... What do you mean? I didn't plant anything here. Oh shit! Bats on my garden! Talk to me. Hey Candypat, I've been thinking about a lot of... I've been thinking a lot about the lab we found. I think there's a lot more to it than just plushies. Especially all those strange machines and experiments. I need your help again. Let's meet back at the lab. Thank God. If Beth wasn't on my island, I think I would have crashed out. Yes, this is Alpha. Let me get put back into your lab. Good morning, Beth. This place still gives me chills. I'm sure there's more to uncover. We know Jake's been hiding stuff, and I think we're getting closer to the truth. Get it moving. What are we looking at? Is this new? Yes, this is very new. Yes, this is indeed a new. This is... I started streaming right as this came out on the alpha server. I got the ping, and we're here. Okay, pull the lever on the wall. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's one item you think will go up in value? I don't think there's, like, one specific one, quite frankly. Everything I've used so far is new. Like, everything I used so far is stuff that you will get with the update. What is this, bro? What is this? We got one... I got an egg? How did I get an egg? What the... Oh, is there a chicken up here? Why is the chicken up here? Why is it not stuck in... Why is a cow up here? Why is the chicken only in the middle? Mutation protocol. What is this? Gene stabilization? Hybridization chamber? Actual Skyblock lore? I'm not a lore guy, respectfully. I'm not a lore guy. These aren't normal crops, they're mutated, just like these ones that we've been finding more in the garden, but why hide all this down here? What's good, Jake? Beth, I've told you to stay out of this. Okay, I have... Maybe Peridot or Dedication 4. Yeah, I mean, like, those, yeah. Anything farming related will go up. Like, even Fermento armor will probably see a little bit of a spike. Anything farming related will go up. What are we talking about? It's not what it looks like. This lab is for research, for improving farming techniques with both crop and animals. Farming is evolving. If we don't adapt, we'll be left behind. The world's demands are growing, so are the challenges. This is like the AI argument we got in real life right now. Holy. Imagine crops that can survive the harshest conditions or animals that'll never get sick. It's not about surviving, it is thriving. Last I know, crops survive for like years on end in your garden without them being harvested. I don't know what new technology we need. But that's okay. Beth, you don't understand. Some things aren't ready to be uncovered. It's not about keeping secrets. It's about being protected. Protecting what? Your pride, your experiments? This isn't about you, Jake. We have a responsibility. This lab is not good. Not for you to bury. Whatever. I'm not a lore guy. What is this? This is the crop analyzer. That's what I'm here for. Is this a crop analyzer? It looks pretty lame to be a... This is insane for this to be the crop analyzer, by the way. This is such an insane machine we got going on here. The composter's some like actually like made with like models and like kind of uniquely made. This is 4 quartz stairs and a green glass with iron trapdoors. Is a tool that I've been developing and analyzing mutations in crops, helps identify traits, and can improve yield, resistance, or even flavor. But it's not finished. It's delicate work that requires precision and data. Let Candypat work on this. Okay, why am I working on this? Let the fucking professional do it. Hello? I'm not involved. I've been putting off farming 50 for this. Fair enough. You should have access to my crop analyzer. Oh, why do you have a lab coat on? Hello? Hold your horses. You don't even know how this machine works. You might break something if you don't pay attention. Alright, show me the machine, motherfucker. To help with my research, I would need to collect various samples of special mutated crops. Their DNA is quite intriguing, making them a perfect base for my research. Why Jake, though? This guy is the evil scientist of Skyblock. To get started, acquire a dust grain. I have a dust grain. Where's my dust grain? Bang! Splendid. Now that we have our sample, place it inside the machine. Okay, what is this? 10,000 coins? Are we serious? What the shit? What is this, bro? What? Huh? Connect DNA connectors using DNA strings to perform. You can do this by clicking on a DNA string, then clicking its adjacent DNA string to swap locations. Oh. Wow, I hate this. Wow, 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 wow. It's okay. Go down. Nope, you stay there. Bang, I'm so smart. Am I? What the fuck? Wait, what? How does this work? How do I... What? What the... Wait, I'm not cooking. Wait. Wait, what the... Do I have to, like... How will this even work? Because this is green. The other green thing is down here. Diagonals? Oh, dear God. Don't eat... Oh, my God. So, like, you have to go down here, and then you need to go down here. I did not complete that. Did I complete that accurately? I don't think I did. That was 250 copper. Good job. We've completed it. If you have any more mutations, whatever. Okay. So there's 40 mutations. We can't figure them out. There's no way I did that correctly. There's no way I did that correctly. Mass analyze. Grab mutations from your inventory and sacks for have them mass analyze. So that's... Oh, wait, so you just get... Oh, copper's gonna be worthless now. Oh, so all the copper I saved up is worthless. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. This one dust grain is worth 8 copper. That's not good. Okay. Mutation rewards, 90 XP. Ooh, okay. DNA analyze milestone 1. A talisman, small mutation sack, a sky mart for the turbo can, and then some other stuff. Okay. Both of those, I guess. Increase the chance for crops to mutate by 5%. Milestone number 2, overgrown grass and the upgraded can. Milestone 3, sack recipe and upgraded can. Milestone 4, upgrade to the talisman and upgraded can. Milestone 5, upgrade to the sack and a greenhouse skin. And then the final upgrade to the talisman. Okay. That is cool enough. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. Takes 10 hours per dust rain. That is sure. That is sure. Fuck, guaranteeing overgrown grass. I mean, yeah, a lot of people have overgrown grasses already, so like a lot of people will sell them, but you're only getting one. 580 level color? No way. Right? Rewards? No way. I don't even know where the hell I can see that. You probably can't. When will this update drop? This update seems pretty well done so far, other than the fact that my gardens crashed twice and the fermenting isn't working properly, or at least the first time I tried. But good man. I tried Crow and it works on axes. Oh, that's not a slash. So Crow works on axes, but it doesn't work on drills. That's weird. Also, the garden is closed again. Yeah, that's actually cool. Look at the equipment. Oh, is there new equipment? What is the new dragon? Okay, I'll show this one more time just because it is really... It is the best farming pet in the game. Rose Dragon, 160 farming fortune. This translates out to around 27 farming fortune this perk here. The Roll-On perk increases to a 5% chance, or is increased by 5% chance. Gives 20 farming wisdom if you have a golden dragon. Farming tools, the farming tool reforge is increased by 2x. And then if you have it at level 200, breaking a crop, there is a 100% chance that the lowest crop collection that you have will drop. So if you break a piece of sugarcane and your lowest collection is a mushroom, you will get a mushroom, guaranteed. That is how the Rose Dragon works, and it's a locked behind a visitor. Speaking of, I want to keep... I didn't look at the new visitor book, but I can't see it now. Do you need to be on 1.21? Not to my knowledge, no. I don't think so. Do you know where all the patch notes are? The official patch notes are linked. You can see them. I pinned the message. New equipment. I can't look at the new equipment because I can't go to the garden. There's also 5 new pests that we don't know about. I don't know if we could learn about them in the garden. The dragonfly, the praying mantis, firefly, zombuddy, and time stalk clone. This sounds interesting as hell. But do you think there's gonna be a dragon for every skill now? I would think so. This also goes up to level 200. So if they have one for forging, they have one for every major skill. I guess they don't have one for mining yet, which is honestly shocking. I guess like Golden Dragon is like, you unlock it through mining. But at this point, we're going to get one for enchanting and alchemy and fishing. We see the new dragon. No one can have the new dragon yet. You can't get it in Centauri, and it is a extremely rare drop. More than likely from a visitor that we don't know their name of. Except some guy in a business suit. I mean, I think we looked at everything in this update. I don't think we really missed out on much. I would love to go back to the garden and double check. What do you need the crow? It's the new Moonlight. So you can't like pre-craft anything. You have to start it on every pet. If you don't know already, every pet starts off again at common, and you just upgrade it fully with moonflowers. Give a special flower to Lucy's, maybe. Let me get a few flowers. There at the end, yeah. It's probably this guy here. Bang. No, you're not eligible for a res. The only thing I would really say to invest in is a good farming setup if you don't have one already. Because even though stuff is inflated right now, they will only keep going up in price. If it rose to Scorpius, I don't know where that Scorpius would only be. He's not an office. I can't see. Is there any new mythic pets? No, no, I don't think so. Do not think so. It's like Jacob's contest, Jacob's tickets, crappie fermento. I wouldn't really invest into stuff like that if you're trying to make a profit. I think it's quite frankly already too late considering this has been out for an hour. Everything's already inflated. Um, but like if you're all you need, in my opinion, is just a farming setup. That's it. Is the Goon a visitor? Yes. Um, I guess if I can, we could go ahead and craft the new armor set. Here in my inventory just a little. So what do I need? I need 8 total of these, and then a bunch of other things. Okay. Go to the visitor logbook. The garden's currently disabled, or at least I can't travel there, so that's the world we're living in. Thing. I just need a bunch of you, then a little bit of you. Right, bang. Oh, that's not enough. Clearly not enough, actually. This is on the alpha server, not the main server. Do not freak out. What? Did I not take out the full armor set? How is that even possible, actually? There we go. Full armor set. How many coins am I gonna profit? Oh my god, I'm rich. So here's what the full armor set looks like. I... Wow, this is ugly. I can't imagine there's a new dye. Can't imagine. This is ugly as shit. The helmet is like kinda cool, maybe you could argue. Yeah, I think the helmet's cool. But like, come on, iron armor and then Fermento clears this by so much. Even crappie armor clears this. Come on. No, and then you know what? What's it called? This right here, harvester. Like if I put this on, like this makes it worse. This makes me look like the average like day one player who figured out how to get iron armor and then got sidetracked by farming armor. I guess you could dye it to be fair, because like you could dye stuff like that now, but oh, and then none of these look good with it. Like yeah, sick man. What the hell do I got going on here? Oh my god. Yellow dye is gonna go up. True. Okay, can I go to the garden? Thank God. So yeah, a little TLDR for the greenhouse. We saw the crop analyzer earlier, and the only thing to do in the greenhouse... Okay, so let's go ahead. If we could test a little bit of the rates to see what it looks like. Carrot hoe. How many enchanted carrots do I have in here? 63? 63 up to 20. Wow, I get 67 carrots. Wow. In one click. Granted, I think these take forever to grow. Let me like go ahead and take one out of my sack. And then if I should have kept this organized, quite frankly. I need you, and I have the watering can. So if I right click on this, I mean, look at the stages, right? 8 stages, and this takes an hour for one stage. So if I take this greenhouse clock, I skip by 3 hours, and I look at this again, the stages increase. So, okay, let's see. Simulate, this is 12 hours in. Still not done. This is 8, wait, not, this is 21 hours in, and it's fully grown. 21 hours for this to fully grow. Wow. Just to get 70 carrots. Obviously, I think with mutations and everything, and I think the mutations also give crops if you harvest them, so I think it's going to be a lot better than it currently is. And also, if I'm not wrong, if I go into here, greenhouse upgrades, you could put up to 3 of these. So, okay, let's go back this out. This is copper upgrades. Ooh, a compost used. Compost has a use, guys. Holy shit, you need it for the upgrades. Well, you actually need a good amount. You need like what? This is like 15 bundles, 30 bundles for both ways. I don't think the composter got nerfed also for upgrades, but compost is easier to get now. This is annoying. I want to max this out. Yeah, I need to unlock all crop. Oh my god. If you guys don't have enough compost, this is your sign. Oh, this is so bad. It would help if my inventory wasn't cluttered, but I'm also kinda lazy. This is the world we live in. You're maxed, and now moving on. 0 compost bundles on the BZ. Compost is easy to get. Compost is easy to get. It'll come back quick. If you are an Iron Man player, this is your sign to go ahead and get some going, I guess. Like, more to that. Check Discord for completely different perks. What the hell? Give me 1 second. Let me open this one. Is this different? I haven't actually looked at this. This might not be different at all. So what the hell? Oh, this is, where did these perks come from? We got fucking lied to. What the hell? These perks are, we got full. Who sent these perks? Where did they come from? These are fully fake. Okay, this might also, no, this, I imagine this is a real one. So level 200, farming fortune 305. Holy shit. Okay, so that, add 100 strength to all your axes and hoes while on the garden. Why? Grants 15 farming fortune and 5 strength for every digit in your wild rose collection, up to 1 billion. Can we talk for a second? Why do they add a 1 billion crop collection when they got rid of 1 billion gold? This is obviously going to be nerfed down to 100 million. Like, what? Grant 1 farming fortune for every 20 strength. So we're copying the mushroom cow. What? Why are we copying the mushroom cow perk? This one is fake, I believe. It has to be fake. No, this has to be fake. I feel like I'm being lied to this. Like, this has to be a lie. There's no way. No, because this is just copied. No, these just are copied perks. I don't believe this. I don't believe this bullshit. I need to see harder evidence to believe that, quite frankly. I would imagine the other perks that I showed earlier are the real ones. Yeah, anyway. crop plot. What? Unlock all crop. Wait. Unlock all greenhouse crop slots to use this. Oh, inside of here. Oh. Okay. These don't require compost. A lot of copper though. The new equipment is expensive. I forgot about that. I'll look at equipment after I upgrade this. Let's see. It should be. Oh, there's new garden skins. So yeah, Lotus equipment and then Blossom equipment is a lot more expensive, and is only 7.5 fortune per each if you have it maxed out. So it's 2.5k, 5k, 7.5k, and 10k, and then they're all the same, obviously. All right. I mean, it's expensive. Thankfully, I have the. You also need copper. You need a lot of copper, but I think copper is less valuable after this update. Would you say this update is making farming worth to get back into? If you've been delaying farming for this update, yes, you should get into farming because of this update. It's miles easier to max out and miles easier to progress in with this update. Yeah, I think that's all we need to look at. I think we looked at everything else though. Garden upgrades, we looked at that. Yeah. Oh wait, no. The last thing I want to look at visitor book. Please tell me this shows everything. Baker, Beth, Rhino. Let's see. Ryan, Alchemist, Anne, Archaeologist, Bednom, Duncan, Old Enjoyer. Are we kidding? Where are the mayors at? Where's the mayors and where does the actually like the important Frozen Alex? Are we fucking kidding? Are we kidding? Frozen Alex? We just couldn't put a Frozen Steve? An admin purposely did this, I guarantee you. Purposely did this just to not put my skin in the game, even though I stole my skin from them. Oh my god, Hoppity can visit you only during Hoppity's hunt. Dear god. Ludith? Serve 100 visitors. Oh yeah, so every single mayor can visit you. Every single mayor is legendary. I don't think, yeah, the special mayors cannot visit you. What the fuck? Come on. The alchemist only visits during the Great Spook. Why did we add this? This didn't need to be in the game. What the hell, man? You send me the actual perks. It's probably the same perks I was looking at before. Wait, what? Okay, so this is actually a okay, so I trust this one more. Okay. Hopefully this is what. So where did these original perks come from? I feel like a liar for just spreading like I've been just constantly spreading all these when these aren't real. So what is this? Rose Dragon. 20 HP, 20 farming fortune, grants 3 farming fortune per farming level, so plus 180. Grants 5 farming fortune and plus 2 speed for every digit in your lowest crop collection. That's such a weird way to look at it, but sure. Like why did they start doing this? This is real. Yeah, this is probably real. I still wonder where these came from. Sorry. Increases the chance to drop rare items when breaking crops by 20%. And then gain 10% more copper from garden visitors. I mean, I think this is this definitely is the best in slot pet for farming fortune, but I think this is like really underwhelming. I think this pet is very underwhelming for probably how expensive it is compared to like a mushroom cow. Also, like, I don't know. I think it could have been better. It's like obviously the best in slot perk, but I think it could have been better. Just hot trash, yeah. That's what I kind of believe. Look at the armor. This is the armor we have. It's like the helmet and the boots give more farming fortune than Fermento. And then yeah, it gives 75 as the full set bonus, and then you could get every single drop, obviously, crappie, whatever, in the new one. Where does this come from? There is a visitor. I think it's this one right here. Ludith. I don't know who this visitor is, or if this even is an actual NPC in the game or not, but I believe that's how you get it. There's no other mythic visitors or anything else, so yeah. MDO said it was okay. That's good to know. Yeah, I mean, I think we looked at everything in the update. I think the like obviously I'm not one to like look into the stuff too deeply and to figure out like, man, how do we get every single one of these? This is kind of insane how every single spreading condition. I guess to the hunters in the game, they could have fun. The hunters in the game, they could have fun and go look at the stuff. That's chill. Me personally, I'm not trying to figure out how to get a puffer cloud. So the greenhouse, yeah, the crops are buffed in here. We broke 1 carrot as an example, and we got 70 enchanted carrots. Obviously, a lot more. Granted, that carrot did take 21 days to grow, or 21 hours to grow. My bad, 21 hours to grow, not days. And you could have up to 3 greenhouses. So there is that. I don't know. I think it changes farming fully to like rather than just okay, the top farmers know how to farm pests and whatever. Now the top farmers know what mutations are the best and know how to where to put them specifically so every crop is growing at the best speed and whatever. Um there's huge farming fortune updates all around. I forgot to give this to Sam. The sundial. So if I'm not wrong, I could go into the desk. And then, yeah, modify plot speed, change the maximum speed for all your garden plots. So I could set it to 6 or whatever. I don't know why that's the first number I type. But then, yeah, I can't walk faster than that select speed. That is cool. It kills ranger boots. I think the sundial is pretty expensive to make. What is this? A plant that hardens into shining green gemstone as it matures. Okay, so this is just a mutation. I mean, this isn't that expensive, but no, this isn't that expensive. I think that Rancher boots are just kind of fully dead. Are there any better boots? You just use the Helion Dust boots, which is the upgrade to Fermento. So is it just AFK? Yes, but I don't think obviously I guess it was kind of like a lot of people would understand this that if you farm manually, you will probably like pest hunting and all that is definitely the fastest way, more than likely still to progress in the garden. But if you're playing the garden just for crop milestones, if you want to go ahead and you don't enjoy farming yet you still want to progress, the greenhouse is a perfect solution to that. Takes 21 hours to grow with that upgrades. I think I have every most upgrades. Definitely not every upgrade. There's probably more, but 21 hours for a carrot to fully grow is insane. What was the upgrade for Mento armor? This the Helion Thus chestplate and just the whole armor set. This is what it is. It just gives more fortune. The helmet and the boots give a little more fortune, and then the rest stays the same. Fermento rarity decreased. Oh, is that true? That's funny. That makes sense because Fermento used to go up to mythic. So. Can you check again because you tested? Okay, I'll test again. I did buy a new upgrade. That is true. You're not wrong in saying that. Okay, let's see. Skip ahead. 6, 9, 12, 15. Oh, it's not watered anymore. Okay, let me do this again, but I actually water it. That would be no, but I watered it fully. The last one. What the hell? Okay. 6 hours. Is it still watered? No. 12 hours. Still not done. 15 hours. 18 hours. 21 hours, and it's yeah. So it's consistently 21 hours for a fucking carrot to grow. That's funny. That's funny. Obviously, it's probably a balancing thing. Like, that might just make sense, but... Random question, I got a shimmering wool made of fleece. Should I sell... you should keep it, because wools are the easiest they will ever be to get right now. Amazing. It's probably a balancing thing. Like, the admins definitely know this whole update compared to us so far. We've only known about this update for an hour and a half. Is a Sundial Talisman? No, you give it to Sam. You give it to Sam and then it places right here. The admins know more than us on this update. Obviously, I'm not saying that it couldn't be inaccurately balanced, but I'm also saying the fact that it could be balanced and we don't know it yet. Why is the new armor so ugly? That's a great question. Yeah, the sundial thing is a thing that sets your speed to whatever you want it to be. Is it easiest because of the magic find and tracking? Yep. Update is pretty much a login for 10 minutes and log out. I mean, yeah. If we're gonna be so for real, the way I'm gonna play this update is I'm gonna log on, do the whole NPC dialogue, do what I did for the past hour and a half, let people figure out every single one of these crop mutations, and then from that, I'm gonna just put them all into the NPC and go from there. Because, like, this is just... It just makes crop milestones easier, and that's fully it. The mutation stuff is kind of like... I don't know. I'm not like... I would... This is just like another passive thing, I guess. Another passive money-making method. I don't know how much it'll make, but... I don't know. What version do you think is better to play on? I just fully play on 1.21. I don't really like the idea, so this is kind of goated. Yeah, I mean, if the moral of this update is if you don't like farming, this allows you to max out everything in farming without actually farming much. That's it. Is there new dyes? I'm nearly confident there's not. Yeah, no, there's definitely not. It makes sense. They shouldn't really add a dye in every single update, especially one that didn't like... This one didn't add anything crazy. Also, we don't know the pests. If I could... Oh god, seriously not accept. There's 5 new pests. I don't know if we could look at them, but inside the NPC, that'd be nice. Has to be in a mythic Sludger Hedgehog. There isn't in Centauri, so... Oh, okay, wait. So, yeah. So, these are our normal few, and then we have... These aren't even all of them. You have Praying Mantis, Attracted to Jelly. Ooh, this is a... Okay. Wait, so Jelly is like another spray thing, and then we have the Mantid Claw, gives bonus pest chance and farming fortune. Grants 0.1 bonus pest chance per pest killed in the last 10 minutes. Caps at 5 bonus pest chance. They're even... I don't know if this is the best one. I'm not too in depth into farming, but you guys can make your judgment on that. You do. Okay, so this gives a chip, the dragonfly. And the firefly can be used at Philip to upgrade the mouse trap into a vermin trap. Okay. So just a better pest trap. That's actually nice. I love the pest traps. That's cool. Thing is, there is two other pests that we don't know about yet. That aren't talked about in the menu. The Zombuddy and the Time Still Clone, but I think these are like a little different, I would imagine. These might come from like the greenhouse specifically or something. No compost in the bazaar. Like the agronomy sack, I don't think there's anything different in the agronomy sack. I don't think so. I don't know. I think that's my overall conclusion of this garden update. It's not like the craziest update in the world. I think it was kind of overhyped. I think the mutations are kind of gimmicky, as they seem just like a one-time thing. Like, you figure out the mutations and then you just go ahead and put the best in slot stuff in your greenhouse constantly and forget about it. So there is just that. I don't know. Changes in the Anita shop. She has less items and she has two chips now. Check the... Maybe I didn't check the normal... No, there's nothing crazy in the agronomy sack. Like, of course, there's the new Moonflower and Wilted Rose stuff, but nothing out of the blue. Still doesn't fix the composter issue? Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't. I don't think this armor makes it even that much better to get like Fermento and whatever.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it for this update. I'll probably make a shorter something about it to cover my general opinion on it, but yeah. There's a Fermento place in the sack. Where? Am I stupid?
Oh, I have to do it.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, condensed Fermento. Wait, okay, so they made it stackable. But is it in here, though? It's not... So condensed Fermento is stackable. Has that always been a thing, or am I stupid? But normal Fermento isn't. It's not in here. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, there is still a lot. Like, I imagine more will develop with this. I imagine the people who actually, like, fully care about farming will come out in a few days and give us rates of everything. So that's gonna be cool. That's, respectfully, that's out of my pay grade. That's out of my pay grade to figure out every single one of these. Like, what is a magic jelly bean? Come on. Did every crop milestone decrease? Yes, by 68% per. What's the max XP after greenhouse? I would say roughly like 540. Are green thumb milestones any different? What does that mean? The enchant? No, I don't think so. No? Change in price or anything. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's not the craziest update. That's my ending note. I think that's what we can figure out from this. Yeah. I'm excited. I think it's like relatively ready to go on the main server, if I were to imagine. There might be a few balancing things, like what is today? Today is Friday. I don't think we see this next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after, if I were to assume. That is what I will think. That's my opinion. On the 16th it was, maybe? That's what I think I saw. Yeah, the 16th, this will probably come out. Because there's definitely some balancing stuff to be done that I don't know about yet. Surprised it's pretty developed. Yeah, I mean, there's not much that I'm like complaining about really, other than like alpha stuff being like laggy and whatever. Lotus equipment I can't check because it's not on the forum post and I'm already at max visitors, so I can't see it. No, I mean, listen, props to the admins. This is a pretty good update. It's not anything groundbreaking, and I think it definitely like fixes a hole in people complaining about Garden being unreasonable to max. So I'm happy about that, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. Does the Crow perk work on drills? No, it doesn't. When I tested it, no, it does not, and it shouldn't, because they literally have a thing like it would make the Battle Pet completely useless. So that's cool. Is Guardian Slayer next? We don't know. Probably not. I don't think we're gonna see Guardian Slayer in January. Milestones are less, but do you get crops faster? You do get more farming fortune and whatever. So yeah, technically you get crops faster. And the greenhouse does give more crops. The greenhouse has a way less plot. The crops take longer to grow, but you get more crops. So yeah, prices might crash. I don't know. I don't think like every farming thing's already been crashed. Like for like carrots, for example, those have been crashed. Do I sell my expensive farming tools? No. Don't panic sell anything. Never panic sell anything. Never panic sell anything. Yeah, that's my opinion on this garden update. Are you overwhelmed, underwhelmed? I'm simply whelmed. There's nothing crazy. There's nothing not crazy. What about panic buying? Nothing to panic buy, nothing to panic sell, other than if you don't have a farming setup and if you don't have the compost, which honestly, the compost I wouldn't buy. The compost I would get from your composter. So, yeah. Alrighty. That's it for me. I do gotta head out. Thank you guys for coming here. Hopefully we could cover this on the main soon. I would imagine a week and a half and it'll be here. How much compost do I need? Like 35 bundles is a safe bet. That is the safe bet. You need it for like small upgrades like this stuff. Like plant yield, this you needed compost for. You also needed it for growth speed and stuff like that. Should I sell copper? I think copper is easier to get now, but you do need a bit of copper for this update. Candypat for mayor, that is true. Let me hop on the... Listen, granted, I haven't been really pushing this election. I think I'm just gonna push for another election. It's okay. I think, listen, the people ahead of me have better campaigns. If you want to vote for me, go ahead. I think the top 7 is gonna kind of stay how it is. But we will come back and we will get the capybara pet in the game. We will get it in the game. Whether it's this election or the next election, that's we're gonna figure that out. But yeah. Alright. Thank you guys for watching, and good night.